Okay, we're back again. Last time I did a video on this foundation. Well, I did a little Sephora haul, but this foundation was the star of the show. And I went ahead and exchanged it because that one I bought was too light. So we got the correct shade now, hopefully. So this is 2 shades deeper. It's 2R34, and I'm really excited to try this deeper shade. We're gonna do a full glam today, so we're gonna put it all on. I also picked up the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Powder, and this is like the viral powder on TikTok for brightening under the eyes. It has that pink tone, so I'm really excited to put this to the test for that full glam makeup. I also picked up a Huda Beauty lip liner. This shade is warm brown, and it was just calling my name when I saw it on the display, and I had to pick it up. So I'm gonna put this to the test. We're also gonna try that concealer that I forgot to try last time. This is the Kulfi concealer, and I heard a lot of great things about this. Super hydrating and full coverage, so we're gonna put it to the test. Today, since we're doing a full beat, I'm gonna go in with some primer, and this is the one I always use. This is the One Size Secure the Blur Primer, and this really helps the foundation stick to my nose area, which I have a lot of issues with, and that's where my largest pores are anyway, so we're going with this. I do miss watching a lot of these type of videos on YouTube where it's just a good old tutorial, and that's what I want to bring back, so we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna spread this with my fingers on those problem areas. I don't put this all over my face. Let's pray to the makeup gods that this is the correct shade. If not, it'll be my summer shade, because it's the same undertone as the one from before, just 2 shades deeper. So I'm gonna take my little palette. I'm gonna put 2 drops this time. This is my Jessup brush. They're not numbered, but this is part of their like Valentine's Love collection. The pink brushes, you can get them on Amazon. These are amazing. I'm excited because I really like this. I really hope that this will last throughout the whole day. It is earlier in the day today than my previous video. I did that one really late, so I'll be able to test this out a little bit more as far as wear time. I do want one more pump, but that's gonna go on my neck area just so everything is kind of like the same color, even though it matches perfectly, which is amazing. Now, this foundation is $50-ish. So, I mean, it looks great, but you do kind of get like the same results with like a True Match. And the True Match actually has a little bit more coverage. So if you're not looking to spend the price tag for this, definitely check out True Match, because this gives me a very similar result, very natural skin, a little bit more coverage, and this is 1/5 of the price. Yeah, I think that color match is literal perfection. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna continue using this Huda Beauty color corrector because when I used it last video, it made my under eyes look snatched. This I did try on this morning. I put some of this on and my concealer, which is the Milani Correct and Perfect Concealer. It lasted through my whole workout, and I get really sweaty. Minimal creasing with this under it. It was perfection. So I'm really liking this product, and I'm just using the little Jessup brush to blend this out. And I literally just put it in the hollows of my under eyes. It's truly a gorgeous formula. You see how that covered? It has all that coverage, and it's still super thin, super lightweight, and works well under your concealers. Okay, so the part that always makes me truly nervous is trying out new concealers. We're trying out the Kulfi concealer today in shade Extra Elachi. I don't know how to say that, but it is here on the box. That's what it's called. Kind of like the area in Sephora where it's like discover new brands. But I also saw a TikTok about this talking about how hydrating and full coverage it was. So we're gonna go in. This is the closest shade that I found to the concealer I currently use from Milani. Pretty good. It's a little bit on the yellow side, but I do like that for my under eyes. And I'm not gonna put too much on because I don't like to load my under eyes with too much product. And then I'm going to take a little bit for my forehead. And down the bridge of the nose. We're going to take the same brush and blend this out. Oh yeah, the coverage is nice. It's very nice. It's super lightweight. It's definitely thinner than the Milani one as far as like texture, and a little bit less coverage. I think the Milani is a little bit more full coverage. I'm just gonna take a smidge more. I've never used that word before. And put it up here for highlighting, and then I'm gonna blend it down for a little extra coverage. I've literally never used the word smidge before. I don't know where that came from in here, but we're rolling. We're rolling with it. So I'm just adding a little bit of highlight here and bringing this down for a little bit more coverage. This is the part right here that you want to avoid, where all the fine lines are on your under eye. You want to avoid putting most of the product there. You just want a very thin layer there to cover that. Because the more product you put in those lines, the more it's gonna crease and cake up. But yeah, that looks beautiful. That's a stunning concealer. I do like to take my brush, my foundation brush, to just blend out any edges. We don't want any harsh lines on the face. We want blend, blend, blend. The Viral Huda Beauty. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna set my under eyes first and then use this to brighten. So hold up one second. I'm gonna use the CXC Beauty Signature Set Powder, just because I'm a little bit scared to cake up my under eyes. So I like to take this powder, which is my favorite, and I know it works for me. I tap off most of the excess, and I'm just gonna set my under eyes right where I have those lines, just to make sure this doesn't crease. And also, really, before you bake or anything like that, which is what I plan to do with that powder, you should set your face with a thin layer of powder first, just so you don't get any like clumpy cakiness. That's with the CXC Beauty powder by itself. This one never fails me. And we're gonna do this the TikTok way, the viral way, with a little puff. This packaging, Huda, is stunning. Like, packaging is next level. That is gorgeous. Look at this component, stunning. A+ for packaging. Okay, here we go. So this is a slightly pink shade. It is for brightening. I am scared because sometimes these pink shades look a little ashy on me. Oh, that is pink. It definitely brightens, and it doesn't add that much texture. I feel like if this was a loose powder, it would add a lot more texture to my under eyes, but I'm liking this so far. It is pressed pretty hard in the pan, so you're not gonna get too much pickup. It's very like foolproof, easy makeup kind of thing. You're not gonna mess up. But so far it's looking really good. Let me zoom you in. Now I haven't blended it out yet, so this is just gonna bake on my face, and we're gonna see how it looks. But so far, it looks beautiful. Like, look at my under eyes. Stunning. There's no filter on my face. That looks like a filter. Okay, so while that bakes, I am gonna do my eyes. Today I want to do something a little bit more cool tone. I'm gonna use the CXC Beauty Essentials Edit Palette. This has a few more of the cool tone colors in it. We have updated the cover. This is my palette, so I don't have the new cover, but and my palette's broken. But this is the color story. It is stunning. It's your everyday palette. It's also great for weddings and events. You have some beautiful shimmers in here, but literally any shade you need to create any look. Gorgeous. And the deepest black you're ever gonna find in an eyeshadow is right here. I'm gonna take a Wayne Goss number 05. It is this little cute blending brush, and I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, which is like a mid-tone cool brown, like a taupey brown. And I'm gonna put that through my crease. It's okay, I barely put any on, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my primer. My favorite primer for the eyes right now is the NYX Ultimate. I've been using this for a long time. I was using the shade Deep, and I decided to go for the shade Light because I wanted to really make the eyeshadows pop a little bit more, even though the Deep one worked really well as well. But I am liking the light shade a little bit better. I like this product too because it's not thick like something like P. Louise. Although I do enjoy using P. Louise for very bright, colorful looks, I find this one is a lot thinner and it doesn't get really heavy on my eyes like the P. Louise one. I'm gonna set that primer with the same Huda Easy Bake powder just to keep... There's a puff under there. That is awesome. It's like a little foam puff. I did not know that. I'm just setting it with this just so it could be like kind of cohesive. Now we can go back into the eyeshadow. So like I was saying, I'm taking that cool tone mid-tone brown, the taupey brown, with my Wayne Goss number 5. And I'm gonna start building in the crease and blending outward. I do want a really smoky, like dramatic look. I want like that full glam smoky moment. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is the one from Makeup by Ariel and Morphe, and I'm gonna dip into this deep brown right here, and I'm gonna further intensify my crease, just like in the outer V area. I'm just gonna go back and forth between the brushes to blend. Like I said, I don't like any harsh lines with my makeup, so I like it super blended. On a clean blending brush, I'm gonna take this more nude color. It's like a nudish gray. And I'm gonna blend my brow bone with this. Look at that blend. CXC Beauty eyeshadows blend like a dream. Look at that. Harsh lines, where? I think I'm gonna keep this entire look matte. Instead of using a shimmer on my lid, I'm gonna use this very pale bone color. Excuse my freaking later English. You can hear the vacuum in the background, sorry. But we gotta finish this video. So I'm gonna take the brush from before and just blend between the shades, just to really get that nice and blended. Okay, so I went ahead and put that shade on the lid. Sorry about the vacuum. And then I took my brush from earlier and just blended between the shades. Looks stunning. It's very 90s, like cool tone look. For the liner, I'm gonna actually take that really deep black shadow from this palette and I'm gonna do a soft wing. I'm using this little brush. I believe this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's one of their eyebrow brushes. It just has a really sharp angle and it's a very sharp brush, perfect for wings. So I like to like just stamp where the wing's gonna be, slowly build up the color, just so I don't mess anything up. And I want this to pull my eye up and give me that more cat eye effect. And then I'm gonna take the brush on its side and blend upwards into that dark brown. And do you see how much more lifted this eye is versus this one? I'm gonna take a tiny clean pencil brush and just make sure that that's nicely blended together. I do like to take the same black and kind of bring it across my eyelid on the lash line just to make everything, just to make those lashes look nice and thick. And when I apply my falsies, they're gonna blend into that line. Before we finish the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my complexion. I am gonna take this bake off my under eyes so we can see what it looks like. And I'm just using another Wayne Goss brush. This is the number 1. And I'm just gonna wipe off the excess bake. Okay, so it does look nice and bright. I don't have any blush on yet. Blush and bronzer are gonna marry this all together. but this is what it looks like now that the bake is brushed off. As you can see, it looks super airbrushed. My lines are not emphasized. Everything looks gorgeous. So, Huda Beauty, Easy Bake and Snatch Cherry Blossom Cake Powder. Go and get it because it is good. For my bronzer contour, I'm gonna go in with the CXC Beauty Cream Contour, and this is in the shade N2. This is my favorite. It is so creamy. I used this in my last video. Literally effortless blending. That's what we want. Less work, more beauty. And for blush, I'm gonna go in with the cream blush, and this is a more dusty rose color. The camera picks it up more pink, but it's definitely more dusty rose. And I'm gonna tap this on with my fingers first. I just wanna make sure that it doesn't like cling to the Huda Beauty powder, which it hasn't done before. I just haven't tried it with this powder. And then I'm gonna use this Wayne Goss brush 02 to blend it out. Okay, that's working really well. I don't want overly blush look today because it is all about this cool tone eye look. But I like that so far. I'm gonna take a little bit of CXC Beauty Ruby Radiance blush, and this is our powder blush. This is in the shade Selena, and it is a gorgeous, more dusty rose color. And I'm gonna put that over that cream and blend it into the Easy Bake powder. See, now it looks stunning. Under eyes brightened, beautiful blend into the cheeks. The combo is everything. Easy Bake, CXC Beauty, let's do it. For highlighter today, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Dior. This is the Backstage Glow Face palette. I'm gonna take this golden shade right here, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of the white as well. And I'm just doing like a subtle highlight, nothing too crazy. Let's do some lashes. Today we're gonna use the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara. And I'm just using this to coat my lashes black. I'm not gonna curl them or anything because I'm gonna wear falsies and it's very not necessary. So just coating the lashes so they blend in to the falsies. These are the lashes I wanna do today. They're a little bit dramatic, which is great for me. I love drama. These are the Kiss Lash Couture Matte Black, and they look really nice, so we're gonna put them on. Okay, we love when a lash goes on right away. I did trim a good chunk off these because they are huge, but they are gorgeous. Kiss lashes, affordable, you get a lot, and they look stunning. Let's continue with the eyes. So I'm just gonna go back into my palette and dip into this taupe and mix it with the deeper brown. And I'm just gonna run that under lower lash line just to add a little bit of balance. And you don't need a lot, it's just a small amount and it's just framing your eye. I'm gonna take a little bit of the bone white shade we used before and take that on the inner corners of the lower lash line. And that's gonna brighten that area. And you're gonna blend it in to the other colors. That is some matte glam. It's gorgeous. I love it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my brows. We're gonna do that really quickly. I usually take like 2 seconds on my brows. So this is the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. I've been using this for so long now. It is my go-to product. They also recently launched the Precisely My Brow Detailer. This little pencil is so precise. It is the tiniest little pencil I've ever seen, and I usually use that for the front. I'm not gonna do that today. We'll do the detailing another day. So I'm just gonna take my regular Precisely My Brow and just go in here and fill in just slightly the sparse areas. And that is it for the brows. Keeping them a little thinner since it is a very 90s look. I was gonna do the Huda lip liner, but this is a warm tone brown. and I want to keep the whole cool tone look kind of cohesive. So I think I'm going to use the Kylie lip liner I didn't get to use last time, the stone color, because this one is a lot more cool tone and I think it would match this look a lot better. So we're going to go in with the Kylie. This is her new Precision Pout Formula lip liner. And this is a very gray brown. We're going to go in with the CXC Beauty lip palette. This is from our Enchanted Chateau collection, and we're going in with the shade which is Nude Enchantment. Always take your lip liner and make sure to blend the colors together. And there you go. Beautiful cool tone nude lip. I'm gonna set my face. This is Makeup Magnet Mist by Pop Beauty. And we're gonna let that dry a little bit. Okay, everybody, this is my full glam, very beautiful, like 90s look. Again, you know I love this foundation. It is amazing, stunning. Get this, you definitely need this. As far as this new Kulfi concealer, it did apply very nicely over that Huda color corrector. It looks amazing right now. Minimal, if not any creasing at all. I'll zoom you in so you can see the final look. It's beautiful. Under eyes look snatched. I am liking it based on first impressions, but again, this is a product I will have to test out further to give you my final review. So look out for that. It's the Kulfi concealer. Huda, this Easy Bake and Snatch Cherry Blossom Cake. Amazing. Like, my under eyes look amazing. I was really scared to use this because it is that very light pink tone, but it looks great on my skin tone and it just looks like airbrushed. Like, my under eyes are looking stunning. So this color corrector, you are killing it with the complexion. Love, love, love. Definitely pick this up. There is many shades of this, so if pink is not your vibe, there's a ton of other shades. Okay, everybody, this is it for today's look. Let me know what you think about this style of video. I want to bring back more tutorials. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.